automatic, Addison.
In this tutorial, we will learn how to implement the main function in C++ in the context of robotics projects. The main function is the entry point for every C++ program, and understanding its structure and execution is important for any robotics engineer. Okay, I have Visual Studio Code open. Let's create a new file called main.example.cpp. main.example.cpp. This will be a working file for this tutorial, and let's type the following code into the editor. Pound include iostream. Let's do int main int argc char argv bracket. Do curly braces here, and let's do stood cout. Welcome to robotics boot camp. Stood and L. And we can't forget the semicolon here, which we always have to do in C++. And let's create some space down here, and let's type a comment. We're going to call it print the command line arguments. Stood cout. Arguments passed to the program. Stood. And we have to do our indel as usual. And let's do a for loop. So I'm going to do for int I equals 0, semicolon, I less than argc plus I. And let's do stood cout I. Okay, and did our colon there. Let's do arg v and the bracket and then the index. Stood and L. Okay, and we closed out our for loop. And then as always, let's return 0. So what did we do here? What did we do? Let's expand this out, make it bigger. So in this code, we started by including the iostream library to handle input and output operations. Our main function here takes two parameters, argc and argv. Argc is the count of command line arguments passed to the program, including the program name. argv is an array of character strings representing those arguments. So this setup allows your robot software to accept various startup parameters that can control different modes of operation or testing procedures. Now, when you run this program, you'll see the welcome message followed by the list of command arguments. And let's do that now. Going to right click and run code. And here we see, welcome to Robotics Bootcamp, arguments passed to the program. Now try running your program from a terminal with additional arguments. Let's do that now. So I'm going to go and show you this. So we're going to go G++, main example.cpp, output, and then the executable. Okay. And the main example, let's run it. Okay. Now try running it with some command line arguments. I press the up arrow to get it again. And let's do arg1, and then argument 2, and then test 1, 2, 3. So we're passing arguments via the command line. And let's see what we get here. You can see the first main example, arg1, argument 2, and then test 1, 2, 3. So these are the arguments that were passed to the program. They were spit out right onto the terminal. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Keep building.